Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're covering Wall Street Bets because we need a few more views. So if that sounds good, please leave a like and subscribe, and check out some of the other videos on actually somewhat decent trading and basic principles to follow. But other than that, we're going to jump in and analyse some of the Wall Street Bets, and we're going to start off with a minus 31.05% gain on this stock. So this individual has purchased 4,999 shares for a value of £3,999 or dollars. In this case it's dollars, but we can see here this individual has managed to lose a total of $180,000, which is a huge loss on 4,999 contracts. So terrible trade here, and that's going to hurt at that price. So it's not very great. The share price has dropped significantly, but there we go. So now we're going to move on to some profits and see how this one turns out and see what some of our best traders have made on Wall Street Bets. So number 2, we are in on a profit on Kodak puts. We can see here it's a 10,000 profit apparently, and this is not bad for a trade. So obviously we're coming in with our first profit of the video, but we got 10,000 on one trade. It looks like it was 40 shares purchased at different prices, so it's not very bad. Holding period of a short time, so clearly a decent trade. So credit to this trader for managing to do it. So that's a 10,000 profit, first one that we've seen. Average cost looks to be about total cost looks to be 21,000 plus 10,000, bringing us up to around 30,000 profit. I believe that is correct. Obviously, I can't see the video, so bear that one in mind. This one's in a smaller text. I don't know if it came out clear, but hopefully it did. Even if it's not, we're going to move on to our very next one, which is probably one of the best ones on Wall Street Bets of all time, which is, of course, the Tesla Millionaire. So let's go and have a look at that. Okay, so Wall Street Bets is a great site, but sometimes it's important to take this with a bit of skepticism. However, it's completely believable that this individual did pull out a massive profit of 4 million on Tesla. So we can see here the current price looks to be around 4.2 million, profit of 4.3 million, 4.33 million as we can see. So that's a very nice profit. It looks like the previous day's value was 1 million, so we've clearly managed to go 2 or 3 million in one day, which is not unbelievable with the amount of bullish days Tesla has had recently. So that's not unbelievable, and it's been going like this for quite a while. So honestly, I can believe this one, but it's a bit questionable either way. We can see contracts look to be 420, which is quite a vast number. So we can imagine that one massive bullish day for Tesla, which does happen quite often, could have actually made this large profit. So I would say this is probably the best trade that we have seen so far on Wall Street Bets. So very nice one to look at there. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, that's an amazing story. So here we have another genius who apparently managed to pull in a 20.16% return in a day, 50% return over a long period of time, pulling out $3,380 in a period of one day, which is an amazing price. So purchase price appears to be $101 average. And the share price has obviously increased. Market value is 20,000, which is netting this individual a cool profit of 3,000. Obviously not the hugest profit that we've seen, but overall it's not a bad profit at all. So credit to this individual for actually doing it. So that's a very nice profit on Microsoft there, and we can imagine that this one could have been seen over the recent times, because Microsoft has been another stock which has been going up recently in previous years and previous months as well, along with Tesla. So you can imagine this one actually happening, so credit to this person for doing it. Okay, just want to say a massive sorry for actually calling the last one Microsoft when that was actually Peloton, and this one here is Microsoft because I was already thinking ahead. Anyway, Microsoft, we can see this individual purchase for an average cost of $1.23, making a profit all the way up to $7.78, an absolute price of plus 289% in one day and over 24,000 in a long return, which is bringing the total up to 532%, which is an absolute massive gain. Obviously, we can see a gain of almost 300% in one day. So that's a great trade from this individual, and I can understand this one happening again recently. Like I said, with Peloton, which I accidentally called Microsoft. Microsoft, a tech company, obviously going to be going up high. This individual purchased 37 contracts for a price of what looks to be obviously $1 a cost, so we can see they can have made a massive profit there. So great stuff there to hear once again from Wall Street Bet. So now we have one of the most horrible trades I've ever seen, and this one is a minus $148,000 profit, bringing the total down to minus 100%. Honestly, this is terrible. It does look to be a Robinhood investor, so I'm guessing this person comes from America, but we can see over the last month, it looks like, that's just me guessing at least, because I can't actually see the number, but we can see 3 months, so it looks like in the last month it seems to have gone all the way down to absolutely nothing. I don't even know what this individual must have invested in, but to lose 100% must feel absolutely terrible, especially at a value of almost $150,000. That's a terrible, terrible trade, but it looked like it was going so well at that first spike a few months ago, so I don't know what happened there. The trader must just not have decided to take profits and just left it, and it just went all the way down from there. Next up in with another bad trade, here we have Tesla. Now this individual did actually make a small profit of a few pence, I think it is, 2 pence, although considering what Tesla is, I had to put this one in there. Tesla stock bought here for the price of 1.1 thousand, almost 1.2. The stock since then has rallied all the way to 1.8, although it has actually gone down to below $500. So in this case it's in pounds, but you can see similar principle, and this individual managed to lose out on a huge rally on the Tesla stock all the way up, and it even rallied before it went down from that price point and went down to 500 and below. It rallied up before that, but this individual sold out with 2 pence profit. So here we have another outlandish bet and a wild bet from another trader on Wall Street Bets. This individual claims to have made a 10 million profit in 2020, as we can see on this small graph here. You can see the massive spike on this individual's portfolio, but there are some dodgy features about this to me that do stand out. So I'm not saying that it's not legitimate, although some things to consider when looking at this. Yes, it says 10 million, but can we take this with a grain of salt? Because one thing, it says that the outgoing balance, the red, is actually higher than the ingoing, so that's a bit dodgy. I can understand that if positions were open, perhaps this could have been possible, although it still seems a little bit dodgy, and it is something that people did comment out below. So it's been commented down below. I don't know if you think this is real or not, but it's one that I had to put in there because it is another wild bet and a huge profit that I had to put in. And here we have another individual claiming massive profits in the year of 2020, talking about buying the dip in the market, which was early this year. We can see the account value of $137,000 and a contract number of 10. This individual claims to have made a 22% return on the day and a total return of 4,900, almost even 5,000%. So we can see their executed orders here and their purchases, but this is a very large profit, and it is kind of understandable with the 2020 crash, although it is still a very, very massive profit to have made. I just hope this individual has either got out now or knows what they're doing, because there could easily be another crash like this in the very, very near future, something I intend to talk about in another video, so please stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is a nice profit for an individual to make, especially during such turbulent times for the market and such volatile times. So good work to this individual for managing to actually turn such a great, great profit on their account. Good work to them. So here we have another great bet on the Wall Street Bet site. Now this time we're on Amazon. This individual claims to have made over 1,000% again, and this one is on Amazon, starting out with a bet of about 75,000, ending up with over 566,000 at the high point peak, the very highest point that you can see it here. After that, it does appear to have leveled out, but is the stock going up from now, or has the individual decided to take profits? Either way, very smart trading, over 500%, actually over 1,000% profit was claimed in this trade so far. We can see that this person has been holding for over a year, it looks like, and in 2020 the stock has absolutely gone up massively, which is understandable, and it has done this. So we can see this is a great one to go for. This individual does appear to have also bought other tech stocks like Apple that we can see down there, and a few more that we can see further down. But yeah, quite a nice portfolio for this individual to have gone on, and it's a great return for technology stocks, and it has been so far this year. So completely understandable one there. Great stuff. So there were just a few of my picks from r/Wall Street Bets. This is the first episode in the series. If it does relatively well, perhaps I'll consider making more. So please do like and subscribe. Overall, it's nice to see that some people have managed to make a decent profit in 2020. All of the stocks and picks in this video weren't from the year 2020, but most of them were quite recent. Of course, if you want to look through the forum yourself on Reddit, you can do that. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick video compiling some of the best ones and basically analysing them basically because some of them on Wall Street Bets are a little bit dodgy and questionable. So I just thought I'd do a quick tiny analysis on whether this could be real. Obviously we had one or two that looked a little bit dodgy. The one that was over 10 million profit, the one that was 4 million profit, it was on Tesla. It has been rocketing quite high, so that's a believable trade basically. So that one is probably true. The other one seemed a little bit dodgy, but I don't know. I'll leave you guys to make your own mind up on that. Anyway, I'd just like to say thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. And if you did, please do leave a like and subscribe because you got nothing left to watch. But there are many more videos in the series. See you soon.